Good morning, y'all. I'm so excited. I've got some of my girlfriends from church coming for lunch today, and I'm making baked tomatoes. So I wanted to show you real quick what I'm doing. I'm taking a whole tomato, because everybody's going to get their own whole tomato. It's going to be stuffed with bell pepper, onion, Ritz crackers, and tomato, and bacon. And I've got the bacon already in the oven. It's baking in there on parchment paper on a cookie sheet. So that should be ready in about 17 minutes. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. First off, you need to have a grapefruit knife where it's got the ridges on each side like that, and it's got a little bit of a curve to it. That is the best thing for scooping out the inside of the tomato. So first we have to cut the top off. I'm going to try to do this where y'all can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can get you closer where you can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to turn it down so you can watch. Okay, so I'm going to take my knife and I want a really big opening at the top, so I'm starting a little bit low on the tomato and just going around like this. This is real easy, y'all. And then the top just lifts off like this, and then I've got a boiler here, I'm just gonna scoop the inside of this top out because we want that, and this rest of this is going to the chickens. And then you'll see inside the tomato here, there's little places where it's hooked or where it connects to the outside edge, so I'm just going around like this and just sawing through those little connectors. I don't know what you really call them, but that's what I'm calling them. And then I'm going to go back kind of like I'm slicing a pie and cut little sections like this. Now I've already done 4 others, so this is a 5th one. That way Bob can have one too. And then I just kind of cut this out like that. It just falls out once you've disconnected it like that. See how easy that's just coming on out of there? At least I think you can see. It's coming right on out. And then I'm going to get the juice out. Now you got to be careful because you don't want to cut through any of your outside peeling, because that's going to be your little cup that holds it all. Now I'm just going to get any juice that was in there out. And then I'll set this on over on my little cookie sheet because we're going to stuff this after we get the filling made. So I'm going to be back with you in just a minute when I get everything together to make that filling. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I've put the tomatoes and 3/4 of a stick of butter in this boiler, and I'm letting that cook. And in the meantime, I also chopped up a 1/2 of an onion, which I'm going to put in here right now. Oops, there's a piece of shit. And a 1/2 of a green bell pepper. I'm just going to let all this simmer together until those vegetables get really tender. Let me get I'm just going to stir it together so you can see. I think you can see that pretty good. So looks colorful and pretty, almost looks like Christmas colors in there. And then here's my pan where I've got those waiting and ready. Oh, I forgot to add my Worcestershire. Let me add 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce in that. always adds good flavor. All right. I'm going to turn this down. Now that it's boiling, I'm going to turn it down to simmer. And just let it simmer. Probably for maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes. By then the bacon ought to be ready too. So I'll get back with y'all in just a little bit. All right, y'all, I'm back, and I want you to see how this is cooked down. I cooked it for about 22 minutes until this got real nice and thick. And now I'm going to squish up some Ritz crackers and put in there, about 20 Ritz crackers. And I'm gonna crumble up all this bacon and put in there. And then we're gonna stuff it right back in the tomato shells. So I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I'm about to pour these crushed Ritz crackers in here. I'm saving a few of them back out to top the tomatoes after they're. And then here's the crunched up bacon. All that goes in there. Ooh, don't want to miss any of that. All right, and so I'll stir this all in together. You can see, and this is what gets stuffed into the tomatoes. I just want you to see how that looks. And now I'm going to take a smaller spoon, and I'm just going to stuff each tomato like this. Mound it up, and that's all we do. And then I'm going to put them in the oven, bake them until it's heated through, and they will be delicious. Hey y'all, I'm back, and we are about to eat. There is the tomato, and we're also having the chicken pot pie with biscuits. And there's, let me turn this camera around so we can, and Sybil, how's the tomato?
Delicious. Very
Awesome.
good. Very good.
Awesome. And then we got Gloria.
Beautiful and delicious.
Awesome, awesome. And then we have Daisy here, and she's enjoying hers. Good. So, anyhow, y'all have a wonderful day, and hope you get to spend some time with your friends.